Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, all about me lifestyle. Today I'm cooking salmon, vegetables and rice. So this is my salmon and I have marinated it actually for 2.5 hours in the refrigerator, and I use the oil to make the seasoning stick to the salmon. So I've used the Old Bay, the red crushed pepper, the complete seasoning, cilantro, and last but not least the slap your mama. On my paper plate over here I have seasonings that I grew in my yard. The green onion, also I have the parsley, rosemary, thyme and basil. On the red cutting board is vegetables I bought from the store. So here I have the zucchini, the celery, the carrot, the onion, the bell pepper, and the jalapeno and the garlic. So all these I'm going to be chopping them up, cutting them up I should say, and I'm going to be adding them to the container that has the salmon that is already seasoned. I fast forward here guys so that everything is done. So guys, everything has been done in the container and this is what it's looking like. I have all my vegetables and herbs chopped up and I have the salmon fish on top. So we're going over to the stove and we are going to start cooking. So I already have my rice steaming in the pot and I'm going to be adding some Italian seasoning, and yes, I have already added some salt to the pot. I use sea salt. When you use your Italian seasoning, it's going to give your rice a seasoned taste. I already have my oil getting hot in the frying pot, and guys, whenever you are cooking fish, please let your pot be very hot and sizzling. Do not put your fish in a cold pot because it's gonna stick. Okay, so I have my fish in one slice and I'm gonna be adding the next slice of fish. And the temperature that I'm cooking it on is between medium and high, and I cook the fish for about 2 minutes on each side. And I like to clean along as I go, you know. So once I cook it for 2 minutes on one side, I'm going to be flipping it to the other side and let it cook for 2 minutes on that side also. And I'm checking my rice that, you know, it's being dried out, or I should say the water is evaporating correctly. So once my fish is cooked, you see I'm flipping it here, and once both sides are cooked to my satisfaction and looking the way I want them to look, I'm going to be removing them from the pot, and then I'm going to be adding them to a plate so that I can add my vegetables and my herbs inside of the pot that I just cooked the salmon in. I should say. So here I am adding all my vegetables and herbs to the pot and just tossing them around that everything sits evenly in the pot. Then in the same container I added some water and I'm going to be pouring it on top of the vegetables because I want the veggies to, you know, cook and steam the right way. I'm going to be adding some chicken bouillon to the seasoning and vegetables that I just added because it's going to take it to another level. Okay, me a Jamaican, I will love use Maggi, but here me not have no Maggi, so I am going to be using the chicken bouillon. Drop some butter in it, whatever kind of butter you have. Okay, this is what I have and this is what I'm going to use, some country crock. Stirring everything so that the flavors is going to mix together, they're going to fume together, and that pot is going to be smashing and banging. Okay, If you know, you know. Cover it and make it do its thing. Checking back on the rice, and we are stirring it and checking it that it is fluffed, and it is looking fluffed. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and cover it and turn the stove off under the, not the stove, but turn off the fire underneath the rice pot. Checking back on the fish, and it's looking good. Checking the vegetables, and they're, yep, they are halfway cooked. Checking the broth, I have to taste it, and yes, the broth is fire. So I'm going to be adding the fish back to the pot, both pieces, and I'm going to use my spoon, and I'm going to be spooning that sauce on top of the fish because we're not finished cooking it, guys. And I'm going to be adding some of the vegetables and herbs on top of the fish, because once I cover it, it's going to be cooking for another 5 minutes. I'm saying 10 minutes, another 5 minutes, guys, and that's going to make my sauce a little thicker, and the fish is going to absorb everything. The flavors is going to be fire, okay, and it's going to be perfect. So this is what my plate is looking like, guys. You can see the salmon with all the vegetables in there, looking good. And I have the rice with a piece of parsley from my yard. And I added 3 slices of tomatoes and a half of avocado. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video.